I agree. I agree. There is always something to learn fighting people better than you and worse than you, though, right? Ooh, that's interesting. That's... Oh, that's a new stun combo. That's less damage than doing lariat, like doing the lariat into the OD lariat into the borscht, right? But it's half as much drive gauge. If I only have 2 bars of drive, it's not that much. I think it's like 400 less damage or something. I want to lab that out immediately, actually. Like, after this game. I'll go watch the rest of the games later. But there's always value in playing people way better, like, you know, notably better than you to the point that you can't really win, or, like, notably worse than you to the point that you can't really lose. There's value in that, but it's always best, like, most of your games should be against people of similar skill level, right? For optimum learning, certainly. Oh, I got hit. It's true. I crouch leg kick too. I still got hit. His head is like bigger than half her body. It's hilarious. I just got these headphones from Temu and they sounded so good on my phone connected to my computer and they're so crunchy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about Temu, but like, it doesn't seem like a place to find quality products to me, personally. Boring. Ooh, didn't SPD her. I try to go to the battle hub and get flattened by masters at least once a week. Yeah, it is good to fight people like better than you a little bit, right? It gives you perspective on the fact that you still have a long way to go, which for some people is very important, right? It keeps you from getting Dunning-Krugered too hard. And also, I think it's just good. It helps you, like, you know, you have to work on your defense. It's a great opportunity to work on, you know, focus on one, like, it kind of, playing players where there's a big skill gap, right? It simplifies the game. Like, if you are, if you're way better than someone, what that really amounts to in fighting games is, like, neutral, right? Like, except unless you're talking about, like, literal beginners. But what it amounts to is you're just going to be way better in neutral. You're going to be winning neutral significantly more often, right? So it takes that part of the game away, and which means it also kind of takes the defense part of the game away, right? So it simplifies the game down to basically an offensive exercise. How good are you at running offense on a guy who's stuck in your offense the whole set? Vice versa, playing a game against someone way better than you, you're probably going to be losing in neutral a lot, and it kind of simplifies, so you're not going to get too many chances to run offense. You're not going to be playing neutral too much. It's going to get steamrolled in neutral. And then, you know, it just becomes a defense simulator. How good are you at just staying alive? So it simplifies the game down in ways where, like, if you're playing someone equally skilled, you have to engage with all 3 aspects, you know, defense, offense, neutral, equally. Right? Also, finding unsafe stuff you default to too much. Yeah, true. You can get punished for things that you thought were safe, etc. I do like corner brick as opposed to middle brick. Yeah, when we're not playing, we go corner brick. You find some gems on Temu, but it's basically a gacha game on if you find something good or trash. A pair of headphones that plug into my controller for tournaments that are so good, I got off the TikTok shop. What do you know? I couldn't even hear what you were saying. Well, I mean, you know, curse you, Temu. I like regular throw there, Rick. Because even if she jumps, you can kill her for it. So, like, on low health like that. Wait, is it Zangief in the background? Huh? Where do you come from? Alright, hold on. I want to lab this stun combo real quick. What is the damage difference between that and, like, the double OD stun combo? Been a failure, been a success. I'm trying to be a better man. Alright, get burnt out, nerd. So there's this. This is 4,100. Wow, wait. Is it only a 200 damage difference for real? Oh no, okay. It's like it's because the 3900 I saw was because they didn't block the DI. Okay, so it's like a 720 damage difference, 820, 800, no 720, yeah. But like, you know, for half as much drive, it's not bad, man. It's not bad. Right? Like somehow I never considered this as an idea, but it certainly works, right? So a lot of the times you get a stun, you don't have, you know, you don't want to burn yourself out, or like you don't have more than 2 bars of drive or more than 4 bars of drive to not burn yourself out doing this. So the fact you can still get like a pretty good stun, though I wonder now, is that more or less damage than this? It's way more than doing this. Okay, gotcha. It's still better than doing that. Is it more or less than doing this? You get Oki, a little bit better Oki off it. It's still more. Okay, yeah. It is still definitely worth doing. Is there anything else I could do with 2 drive? That's 3, and that's still worse. Yeah, yeah. How much more is it than OD SPD? About 440. A little bit more. So it's still worth doing. Yeah. And you build back some drive doing this too, right? So it's better. Because like you do this, like doing all of this, like you get a little bit of drive. You get about a bar of drive back before you do the OD. So it's, you know, it ends up being only about 1 bar. That's a really interesting idea. I don't know how I never thought about this. That really makes a lot of sense. Yeah, this is your like big cash out, sure. But yeah. I know there's like another stun combo with Geef that's like involves this, like landing that, like and canceling right as you land and doing something. I don't know, like getting the splat, but that's a little impractical for me. But yeah, this man, I'll keep it in mind. This is a really nice idea for another stun combo, right? You only do the OD lariat. I think we had a match today where I was like, I don't really want to burn myself out for that stun combo, right? So you don't do the OD lariat, you only do the OD borscht, rather. Oh, apparently I'm ass. Do that one more time just to make sure we can. There you go. Yeah, 3380 for 2 drive. Like a little bit less than 2 drive, actually. I mean, the DI, but like excluding the DI, it's like 1 drive. I'm not talking about Microsoft. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's watch some more versus Juri. I gotta start the search all over again. Yeah. Wish I could like save the search parameters. Geef, master, master, and master. Let me actually, I wasn't paying too much attention after that stun combo. Let me actually try and figure out what people are doing against their options. Is OD Borscht the only one that catches those juggles? Yeah. You can't do the regular ones. Their juggle limit is too low. Let's try and get some not Pongeef. 2044 is still not legend? Oh my god. Oh, Kobe versus the exact same Juri. Sure. Yeah. Let's watch and see. It's like they played 2 sets in a row. Looks like. It'd be a big buff to Geef if you could do like heavy SPD there or heavy borscht. It makes him so much like his drive gauge efficiency on some of those combos would go up through the roof, man. Sure. Yeah, okay. So that's not punishable by SPD, but I always do wonder if that's in range to light SPD. It certainly is. That's good to know. That's -4, I think, right? Yeah, -4. So sometimes I like crouch, leg kick, and punish her here, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can punish SPD that. And I've never actually tried it, but good to see it happen right here. So she is, I mean, she did start right next to him there, but she also did a couple normals first, right? She pushed herself back pretty far. I guess only 2. But yeah, so you can threaten the 50-50 right here. I would lick Juri's ankle, I'm sure you would. So would many of us. There are dozens of us. Gooners, degenerates. She looks so small when Geef's on screen, man. Oh my. He tried to kill her. That's also -3, huh? Yeah. So you can still threaten SPD even here. Okay. I love the little frame meter popping up. There dozens of us, I mean them? No, I mean us, okay? I'm honest, I'm honest. Interesting. This as well? It looks like there's a lot of different... Oh, she's -4 after that. What do you know? There's a lot of this non-cancelable stuff that Juri does that's potentially SPD threatenable, huh? Who would have thought? There's probably a lot of stuff like this in a lot of matchups that I miss out on. You want it to be at least -2, right? Or it could be -1, but they have to be far enough away that their 4 framers will miss. It's not the same fucking round? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Pushing the advantage level 3 this early. I guess... Double kick from Juri is special cancelable on both kicks. Oh, okay, so I guess he just didn't then. So he reacted to her not canceling it and went from there. Gotcha, gotcha. So him doing this level 3 right here is kind of interesting to me, right? Because I feel like I would be like, you know, it's not the last round, whatever. But I guess the idea here is that he has so much health left, right? That if he loses this round, if he wins the round because level 3, then it was a good idea, right? If he loses the round, even after spending level 3, Zangief builds a lot of super gauge. Also, holy shit, I've never noticed this because I use like the other Zangief skin. Dude, his cock's massive. No, I got caught off guard by the bulge, man. Jesus Christ. It's like they animating like Sora's balls in his install and shit. He's a big man. It makes sense, proportional. But yeah. So anyway, so even if he loses this round, Zangief builds a lot of super gauge baseline. They keep buffing Zangief super gauge build in like every single fucking patch. And also, you build meter by getting damage in this game. He's got a lot of health left, right? So he can use it to make it incredibly likely that he wins this round for the health situation and the drive gauge situation, everything like that. It's, you know, it's level 3. It's a big deal. And it's a little bit less expected in like not final round. And there's a good possibility that he builds enough bar to not really regret this by the end of the next round anyway, right? So I can kind of see the vision, I guess. This is not something I do too often, but perhaps I should like consider game states where doing this when I have a lead of a round is actually a good idea. I think it can be a West if you input SPD there and they cancel into a special, SPD doesn't come out. Probably, yeah, if you delay SPD. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, that right there looks like a small thing. That's something I like never do, is level 3ing. Oh, I didn't mean to play again. Level 3ing outside of the last round like that. I like the idea a lot though, right? Because like, I'd always be like, oh, I'd rather save the meter for next round, but I mean, right? I mean, I can't tell when the set ends and what. Like, I can't remember what we just watched. I don't know, man. Sure, let's keep going. he loses this one, so it can't be the same one. But yeah, I like the idea of it. I like the idea of it. Okay. I feel like a lot of rounds start like this, no? Yeah, it is cancelable, so true. Ooh, my guy definitely thought he was in the mid-range. Good to see that it happens to Kobayan too, man. He's also misjudging the range on Siberian Express and getting the running bear grab. Feels good. Come on. Sure, yeah. That parry punish. Ooh. Buffy. So true. We tried giving her a little bit more. This Ed theme is so fun to listen to. This right here. Something I'm curious about. Sometimes, like when you start enforcing the SPD, people will, you know, they start respecting it. They start trying to avoid the command grab on their minus frames, right? But from this spacing, like, what is there anything you can do to catch someone backdashing here? Like, does crouch medium kick do it? They're -4, right? Because like he tried to reset into hell stab there, right? I think, you know, If she had jumped or something, it might have worked or something like that. But here, obviously, you know, didn't quite work out that way. He just whiffs. So I'm kind of, is there like, with her being -4 right there, is there anything you can really do to stop her if she decides to backdash, or is it just like a disengage at that point? Yeah, doesn't really look like it, right? The sweep probably is too slow. Yep. I can stand light kick. Oh, interesting. Yeah, stand light kick is like your fastest sort of big low option there, right? How curious. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. The takeover is so cool. Love the feature. It's actually goated, man. And I guess you could also do something like this then. Wait, hold on. I'm being bad at the cancel. There you go. But yeah, yeah. So I guess stand light kick it'll vary, but yeah. So sometimes if they're more minus than this, like if they're if they're -5 or something, I guess the SPD's a punish. Yeah. So this is about as minus as it gets, and stand light kick still works. So I guess it is probably usually going to be stand light kick, right? Because any more minus than this, and the SPD becomes guaranteed. They can't avoid it. So this is like the place where like medium kick or something might have been the best, and yet they still fail, where stand light kick succeeds, right? Now, of course, it is going to be spacing dependent a little bit, right? But good to know. If I want to, like, in general, you know, if I'm in these situations where I've been like enforcing, oh, that works too. Okay, interesting. Where I've been like enforcing the. Oh, it's a little bit tighter though, yeah. I've been enforcing the SPD on the minus frames, so now like I think they're gonna respect it. If I want to stop them, I probably should stand light kick, right? It's a low as well. So they'll catch him like trying to walk back or something. I like the idea. Hey, Break, is Zangief level 1 ever useful outside of characters with a counterplay, Kim, dash kick, etc.? It's on reads. People do like to jump away from Zangief a lot as you command grab them more, right? And jumping back in neutral is something that, like, you know, jumping and borshing them can't really deal with. Right, like if you're like, you know, running up to them and they jump back, you're not really gonna borsh that unless you're like right up in their face already. In a lot more of like the more scrambly neutral situations, a read of level 1 is the only way you catch them there. But yeah, I would say like that's its main use certainly. It's like hard reads on jump back, which is the best way to jump against Zangief. Now the problem is that people can just backdash, but is it ever good for combos? Oh, absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of cases where it's annoying for combos, though, I will say, because a lot of the best cancels to use it are out of Hellstab, which I find Hellstab into level 1 to be really tough, right? But no, it's oftentimes like one of the better ways to use your meter, right? It's the highest damage level 1 in the game. So, you know, and Zangief builds a lot of super meter, so a lot of the times you can just like get some sort of random juggle into level 1 or something. It'll be like your optimal damage. It's just that it's very annoying to do it consistently. But outside of like technical input difficulty, level 1 is very good for combos. There's a lot of combos where you can save, you know, like instead of doing like Hellstab into OD Lariat into Borscht or something, you can just do Hellstab into level 1. It does as much damage, if not more. It's only 1 super bar instead of 4 drive bars. And it does drive gauge damage to them, right? It's a very good super for combos. It's just that a lot of its best uses in combos are things that I can't do consistently, and therefore I don't try to do at all. I hate Hellstab cancels. Yeah, I mean, they gave us Crouch Medium Punch out of Headbutt, so you don't have to always do Hellstab into Super, but that's only good for level 2, right? You can go Headbutt, Crouch Medium Punch level 2, it's a lot easier. You can never really do Crouch Medium Punch level 1 in juggles, right? You still have to do Hellstab for juggles. This is the only place level 1's going to be good for combos. But yeah, like one of the more classic places to use level 1 is like after level 2, you know? You can go like level 2 in hold, launch level 1. I mean, technically, optimally, you go level 2, Hellstab level 1, but yeah, it does significantly more damage than anything. Could you do stun, last hit lariat level 1? Should be able to. Even if you can't, you can definitely do the Hellstab level 1, right? The same way we did Hellstab Borscht. Should be able to do Hellstab level 1. That'll be a lot of damage too. And a lot more drive efficient, right? Than doing the, either the OD Borscht or the lariat in the OD lariat into OD Borscht. So yeah, it's got its uses, certainly. It's just I'm bad at all of them, so you never see me use it. It's good, but you don't like it, and because you're the only source of S6 content I watch, I hardly see it. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't use it very much, but that's more of a me thing than a level 1 thing. Isn't that like 5,400 damage or something from the level 2 plus Hellstab combo? Raw level 2 into Hellstab into level 1? I don't think it's quite that much, but it's a lot, yeah. It's a lot of damage, certainly. I know it's much more than this like letting the jackhammer rock. I'm gonna guess maybe we can go try and hit it in training room real quick, but I'm gonna guess it's like I'm gonna say like 4,500. Ow, ow. Ow, ow, sure. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I mean, happens to everyone, right? Again, good to know. Sometimes I feel like I do just get run over by Juri, and that is basically what we saw for the past 2 sets, right? Yo, let's go try some shit out here, I guess, for the last thing we do for today. So, I think let's try the. I want to know what the level 2 health stab level 1 combo does, and I want to know what doing it off the stun combo does as well. It's gonna take me a little bit to get this, so bear with me. But maybe, hopefully, we'll get lucky. We'll get it on like the first try. Could happen. I guess we'll do the stun combo first, since we're already here. First off, can I? So this one will be easy, but does it even link? Does this link? Yes, it does. That is 3,000 damage. So that's worse than doing the OD. But with the health stab, it's gonna get better, but it's also gonna get significantly harder to do. Oh, nice. First try. What is this? So that's about the same, right? Yeah, that's a little bit less. It's like 40 damage less. That's about the same as doing this, though, right? So again, it's a matter of, do you want 2 drive gauge? What's more valuable to you right now? 2 drive gauge or 1 super meter, right? I think a lot of the time, the answer is probably 2 drive gauge is more valuable, unless you're literally on max. Yeah, it's like 100 damage less. Now the question becomes, how much is this? We like, you know, get a projectile. We were all level 1. We're all level 2. Yeah, no dice. Nah, no dice. Yeah, the health stab level 1 cancel I find a little difficult, certainly. Oh, I didn't even do health stab right there. I try to use the health stab as kind of like the start of the motion, right? Oh, I didn't even let the thing rock there. Also, how much does this do, real quick? Jack Amar, 3160. It's so much more than that, but I don't know exactly how much. No, that's not health stab. Level 3 on a budget? Yeah. You know, sometimes you can level 2 like through a projectile. Oh, this is not gonna work, but we got the cancel, but it was off crouching medium punch, which is significantly easier to use at the start of the double quarter circle right there. I keep messing it up because I'm trying to use the health stab and then immediately go into the crouch, the quarter circles, so I'm overwriting the down forward with down, right? That's why you're seeing me get crouch medium punch so often. What the fuck? It didn't even come out. Let's do this slow. Slow is fast. Sorry? Okay, health stab, health stab, health stab, health stab. There you go, we know how to do it. Confirmed. Confirmed that health stab is a doable move for us. Now let's keep going. Yeah, okay, sure. Slow is fast, and fast is smooth, and something. Yeah. I need to make a save state, like, like, right here. It's gonna save us some time. Goddamn. Oh, Xbox game bar. No. This will save some time on the bright side. Nope. One of these days. You can tell why I don't do health stab level 1 very often. I'm very bad at it. It's hard. It's not this hard. It's both hard and I'm not very good at it, right? Which leads to a very unfortunate combination of pain. Come on, give it to me. Ugh. I got fucking Siberian Express right there. Nope. Can't believe we got a first try on the other one, man. That was crazy. This is definitely much more my like normal experience trying to do health stab level 1, right? Just look up this combo at this point. It'll take way less time, but it's a matter of pride. Though my pride, I will say, is rapidly dwindling. This time for sure. Nope. What the hell? No. I feel like if I go too hard on the double quarter circle, I miss the health stab. If I get the health stab, I miss the double quarter circle. What the? And sometimes I just miss both. There we go. My Jesus Christ. 4,000. Okay, cool. It does, yeah, so it is way better, right? Alternatively, you can always just, do this, which is significantly easier, and is also 4,000. So I usually don't do that, right? Let's look at the stream, and I read blank blank on blank knees. The Gunnar Braid Rod is hitting me hard. Yeah, like, that's the exact same amount of damage, right? And it's significantly easier. You can also even just do this, which is even easier than the Hell Stab Link. Only 200 less, but yeah. You can also, if you want to do level 1, you can also do this, which is super easy, so you can buffer it out of level 2, and it is 3,900, right? So there's a lot of different things you could do. Technically, usually you're probably not gonna regret not doing the Hell Stab there. There are some times where you really need the extra, like, 100 damage, but, like, again, if you're gonna do level 2, level 1, that's 3,900. The Hell Stab adds 100 damage, right? So it's really not worth doing. Almost any of the time. Oof. I hate that fucking cancel, man. I am really bad at it. But yeah. Interesting. So about Juri, right? The big thing I think that I picked up, at least anyway, was just yeah, a lot more of Juri's stuff is like slightly minused and spaced than I gave her credit for. I think there's a lot more situations where you can try to force an SPD after. And if they start respecting the SPD, stand light kick. Surprisingly good way to check them back dashing or jumping, right? So that's actually, like, the stand leg kick thing is huge for every matchup. Juri in particular being more of like a try to SPD on defense matchup is very good to know, certainly, right? My. All right, well, good day. Solid Street Fighter 6ing, I think. Yeah, I had fun. We got to High Master a couple times. We bounced back and forth. We probably will be, ping-ponging for a bit, so we might even crash all the way back down at some point. Who knows? But I had a good time. Next time we play, we'll actually be food buffed up as well, so hopefully we play way better. Until then, tomorrow's Wall Brawl, don't forget, so if you're intermediate. So if you haven't hit Master, make sure, try to sign up if you want, or come by and hang out. Starts at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And Thursday, obviously, is the Open Brawl. I think I put both the links out, yeah, like yesterday night, right? So, otherwise, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I guess I'll end the streams here. Zangief's moves name things like Hell Stab, Spinning Pile Driver, then there's a move literally Beat Soup. Yeah, Borscht, the Borscht Dynamite. Yeah, fellas, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.